What's up, everyone? It's your boy NitroBlivion. I just got back from seeing Markiplier's new movie Iron Lung, which is also based off a 2022 horror game by a guy named David Szymanski. Szymanski also developed the game Dust. But Iron Lung takes place in a very small submarine where you are on an alien planet, traversing and traveling through a sea of blood, finding points of interest in bones and other small objects, mostly a bunch of bones. This movie is completely self-published, self-funded, self-crowdfunded, edited, scripted, the entire 9 yards, advertised, all by Markiplier himself. I'm not going to explain who Markiplier is. Everybody on the face of YouTube knows who Markiplier is. But yeah, Markiplier basically did the entire thing by himself almost. There is a couple notable voice actors, one of the notable ones being Troy Baker. This is a 2-hour long film, which in my opinion was way too long. To my knowledge, the game is very short. It's about like a 45-minute game. One feat that this movie does have is this movie has over 80,000 gallons of fake blood, which is beating Evil Dead from 2013, and that had 70,000 gallons of fake blood. I thought my favorite movie from 2 years ago had way more fake blood than it did. My favorite movie being Terrifier 3. That only had 110 gallons. So 110 gallons of fake blood compared to 80,000, there's a clear-cut difference. But Iron Lung, the movie, now has the record of how much fake blood is in a movie. So congratulations, Markiplier, for fake bloodness. But yeah, Markiplier, he does mostly all the acting himself. He's trapped in a small submarine. He's a convict after the first rapture, or some type of rapture, named Simon, who is trying to gain his freedom by finding these bones and different hidden objects inside the pool of blood, basically. He does work with a couple of people over the intercom. Like I most notably say one Troy Baker, but there was a female voice. I forgot who the female actor was. But yeah, I mean, in my opinion, I feel like it was a very dull movie. Very dull movie. I'm gonna be honest, like, I feel like this movie should not have been 2 hours long. It was way too long of a movie. Almost fell asleep by like 5 times at the movie theater. Yeah, it was just not the movie for me. I mean, it's impressive that a YouTuber did all this by himself and basically made the obscure random indie game that barely anyone ever heard of even more popular. So props to him on that. That's freaking amazing and freaking awesome. But yeah, I mean, to me, I was just kind of it was a slog. It was just a slog of movie. I was kind of just looking at the clock the entire time. And it was funny because at one part of the movie, the female voice comes over the radio and be like, hey, you got 30 minutes to get out of here. And I look at my clock, I'm like, is that accurate to the movie? It was almost accurate to the movie, length about 10 minutes off, but the fact that the 30-minute time frame left in the movie almost accurate to the actual IRL movie length. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad. I mean, pacing, the pacing's there. I kind of wish I saw, I don't know, I guess I wish I saw more of this alien planet and this sea of blood outside of a 4x4 small submarine craft. Granted, that's how the game is, and he wanted to keep it spiritually successor towards the game, and that's completely fine. But I don't know, I just wish there was more, maybe, jump scares, maybe some, creatures, maybe something horrifying. I mean, we get to watch a guy die, so I guess watching a guy die is horrifying. Slow death, but it was more like a thriller, psychological horror movie, if I had to take a guess. I mean, it gave me that thriller, psychological vibe, if anything, because, he didn't know what he was looking for. He didn't know if he was going to get freedom or not. And I'm not going to spoil if he does or doesn't get his freedom, but if you have watched the Markiplier playthrough, you obviously know what happens in the movie. I will say, funny enough, in the game playthrough itself, there is actual jump scares at very random times, but in the movie, there is really no jump scares. It was just him going towards a bunch of coordinates and plotting out coordinates on a map. I mean, granted, that's also what the game is. Have I played the game? No. Did I watch Markiplier play the game? Yeah. I feel like it made sense to go and watch Markiplier play the game, seeing that Markiplier is the sole actor of the movie. I will say Markiplier has a really good job acting. Like, his acting chops were phenomenal in the movie. I feel like for a person that, didn't go through acting school, and all of his acting was, on YouTube past 13 years. Basically, he taught himself how to act. But again, that's majority of YouTubers. Majority of YouTubers are teaching themselves how to act. But yeah, I feel like he did a really good job. Now, a lot of people are also hyping this movie up because it's a YouTuber making a movie. It's not the first time a YouTuber made a movie. Chris Stuckman, who is a movie reviewer, he made Selby Oaks, which is now on streaming service, I think, Shutterbox. I have yet to watch Selby Oaks. I plan to watch Selby Oaks. I know Jacksepticeye is apparently got the rights to a movie or horror movie series, so I guess Jacksepticeye is the next YouTuber to make a movie, which is pretty cool. I mean, I like this, trend of indie movies being led and housed by YouTubers. I mean, it just shows you what you can do from being a YouTuber and from self-publishing your own content on the internet. So that's pretty cool in the feat of creativity. And I mean, props to Markiplier for pulling all this off by himself. Also, props to Markiplier for beating Hollywood. I would say that he did beat Hollywood. Granted, this is the month of January. January is notably known for not the best movies. I mean, it's February now. Besides the point, there will be better movies in the later half of the year. But for now, I mean, this is fine. This is, sufficient and fine. But yeah, I mean, it just wasn't for me. I just kind of wish there was a little bit more lore in the story. I mean, there was some lore, mostly over the speaker in the intercom, and the fact that this takes place after the rapture of an alien planet. That's basically all I know. I just wish there was more meat to the substance on the bone. The bone being the final product of the movie. It was a slog. Maybe a 90-minute runtime, maybe like, an hour and a half would have been better. 2 hours just for being in a submarine. I don't know. I feel like you could get a better experience watching Markiplier play the game, or just play the game yourself. But yeah, that's my review on Iron Lungs. I give the movie a C. Well, I give the movie a C. And the reason why I give it a C+, because it is incredible of the feats that the movie. But yeah, that's about it. That's my opinions and thoughts on Iron Lung 2026. 80,000 gallons of fake blood. Congratulations. Beat a record, Markiplier. You beat a record. You beat The Living Dead, 70,000 gallons. GG. Good game. Go watch the movie.